we got some stuff to talk about, okay? I gotta do this live. I've got no choice. I've got to do this live. What's going on, chat? I see everybody showing up already. By the way, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Just want you to know I'm gonna try my best not to say no curse words in this live, but it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. It is. It's frustrating. Let me say first, before I get into it, Chuck Holton, thank you. If you guys didn't see the interview, go to Chuck Holton on YouTube. You guys can watch the interview. It is there. Ever since we did that interview, which he aired this morning, my viewership it skyrocketed on YouTube. Bunch more subscribers. People didn't know I was home. Now they know. Yeah. So thank you for that, Chuck. So what's going on with this? What am I talking about today? I'm sure you guys have seen the news. They're saying that they are canceling Snoop. They canceling Nelly. They canceling, Soulja Boy. They canceling Rick Ross, right? Look at this. I came across this post yesterday because they performed, right? They performed at Trump's event, right? The crypto event. Really, it wasn't even Trump's. It was a crypto event. So because they performed at this event, you got people in the comments talking about they're canceling Nelly and they canceling Snoop Dogg and they canceling. Listen to this. Listen to this. All right. So we say, where's it at? Where's the comment at? It's ridiculous. Canceled. They canceling them. It's insane. Look at all these comments, you guys. Not all folk is skin folk. Gone with y'all. Come on, man. Really? You crazy. Y'all got to be out of your mind. All the comments on here, they mad because he performed at an event for Trump. Make it make sense. You blew it, sir. We won't be there because he's got a show in Las Vegas. I want y'all to understand something, okay? I need you to understand this, all right? I don't think Nelly cares. I don't think Nelly cares if y'all don't show up. And I'm going to say y'all, the black community, right? Because I'm not a part of what they are considering to be the black community. Yeah, I'm a black man and I'm proud of that. I love my skin. I love the skin that I'm in. But y'all, when I say y'all, I'm talking about you ignorant brothers, you ignorant sisters out there that's talking about canceling him because he performed for a president. The president of the United States, it's his job. It is his job. And y'all talking about he's canceled. I need you to answer this question for me. How the hell are you gonna cancel Nelly? You can't cancel nothing. I don't know if you understand that. You can't cancel nothing. You think he cares if you're not gonna show up to his concert? As if he does what he does because he wants you particularly to show up? If the whole black community, if every single black person in America today said, I'm not supporting Nelly anymore. I'm not buying any of Nelly's music anymore. I'm not supporting Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg got a Skechers contract. Snoop Dogg is getting paid by Skechers. Nelly is on TV. He's got the rest of his life. He's going to be getting paid for Real Husbands of Hollywood. What are you talking about? Soulja Boy owns gaming consoles and clothes and he got all kinds of contracts. Guess who's not buying any of that stuff? The black community. Not to doo-doo on the black community because I'm a part of the black community. But all I'm saying is when you talk about, oh, I'm not going to go to his concert. I'm not going to buy his music. Most black people ain't buying music. From my generation, we had the hustle man down the street. The hustle man down the street, you would go to him and say, hey, yo, bro, you got that new Nelly album? Or you got that Tupac Resurrection? Or you got that Young Jeezy? Whatever it was. And he said, oh, yeah, bro, I got that. And it's the same thing with the DVDs. Y'all talk about actors and stuff that support Trump and y'all not going to support them actors no more because they showed up for Trump. You're out of your mind. You weren't buying their movies. You was doing like me and going to the hustle man and say, bro, give me that 3 for 10. Give me the 3 for 10, bro. I want to see the new movie. I want to hear the new album. You was getting whole mix CDs. All the different hits from each album of each artist that you didn't support by buying their music. You supported them by listening to it on the radio maybe, but you ain't out there buying their albums. Stop it. You know who does? You know who shows up to concerts? For people like Nelly and Snoop and Soulja Boy, and who buys their games and who buy those are white kids. White people. That's who. You think they care if you talking about you're canceling them? You ain't messed with Nelly in how long? You ain't did, bro. And I don't see black people wearing Skechers. I don't think Snoop Dogg cares if you don't like him anymore. He got a Skechers deal, bruh. He's literally rocking Skechers. Bro, y'all got to stop this. You just canceling people because you don't like that they supported or showed up to an event. Let me educate you. You know, Snoop Dogg didn't show up to that event for Trump. I mean, it would have been great if he did, because, you know, I'm a big old Trump fan. Trump 2024 and forevermore. That's how I feel, right? But y'all don't even realize that the man that he was there supporting is the guy that funded a lot of his stuff that was there and showed up for him for a lot of his stuff. So he got invited to come out and he came. And y'all trying to crucify the man for it. Now, I'm not no big Snoop fan as far as, you know, his political ideologies, because you heard his video when he said, oh, which one of y'all gonna perform for him? Which one of y'all niggas is gonna do? Y'all heard that. And now you're trying to hold that against him. People could change. People could switch up who they want to vote for, who they don't want to vote for, who they want to support, who they don't want to support. And y'all you blow my mind. You blow my mind. So let me go ahead and show you what Nelly had to say in response to some of this. All right. You share this tab instead. And let's go ahead and pull my man Nelly up, because Nelly had a great response to this. And I agree 100%.
I thought you was riding with me because I put on for my city and I try to bring my city up every step of the way. I did not know you was riding with me because you thought I would ride for who you voted for. I didn't know that. I apologize. I apologize. I didn't know that I had to agree with your political choices. And I thought it was the things that you do, not the things that you say should be done. If you follow what I do, this shouldn't even be an argument. He's the president. He won. This isn't a campaign. This isn't an RNC. I'm not out on the political campaign. I didn't get none of that 1.5. You see what I'm saying? Like to try to help somebody get voted.
Kamala didn't invite you to
No. She didn't invite me.
You know who she did invite? You know who Kamala did invite to go and perform? She invited Megan Thee Stallion, which I got to throw out there. If you ain't never heard Megan Thee Stallion's music, right? It ain't nothing but a bunch of trashy, degenerate, she's promoting hypersexualization of women, all the stuff that, you know, the liberals got a problem with. And it's my body, my choice, don't sexualize me. All of that. And that's what y'all had on stage. Nobody got mad about that. How come the black community didn't get mad at Kamala Harris for bringing Megan Thee Stallion on stage while she twerking and got little girls sitting at home excited to see what could be the first black president, female, and they got to see Megan Thee Stallion up on stage twerking? That's what you promote to your daughters, and you're okay with that. No backlash to Kamala for that at all. None whatsoever. Y'all was cool with that. Y'all was cool when Biden brought Cardi B, who all her music, you could go and listen to Cardi B's music, got great beats, and you know she's got some very catchy hooks. But let me tell you, it's not nothing nice. It doesn't promote the best qualities of the black community or to the black community at all. Nobody got mad about Biden doing that. We forgetting that? It blows my mind. Y'all don't hold the same standard. Just because you believe what the media says about Trump, you're mad at anybody who got anything to do with Trump. Personally, I don't care if you don't like me. I couldn't care less. I got people that do like me. You know what I'm saying? And the people that are a part of my black community, we got the same kind of mind frame. We like, yo, I get it, bro. Support who you want to support. I support who I want to support, but I'm always going to support you because you my bro, and that's what it is. Y'all not like that. It's just a bunch of ignorance in your mind, but we going to keep this thing rolling.
I didn't invite me either, man. I was going to do all at home.
Like, so, but I don't knock the ones that did. I don't knock the brothers and sisters that benefited from it. I don't knock the correspondents that may have gotten money to do that. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor.
Facts.
I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever? We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist, and here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him.
Oh,
that wasn't him.
Oh,
that
good
wasn't
one.
Him.
Yeah, that's
hold on.
right.
I'm trying to think. Hold on. He did create
I know where you're going. I know
he did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5
Trump
years
said
that had mass incarceration.
What?
I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part that said that the crime bill played a huge part. No, he didn't do that.
That wasn't him. You're right, Nelly. That wasn't him. Hold on, Nelly. I got one for you too, bro. You forgot to tell him this one. It wasn't Trump that said, I don't want my children going to school in a racial jungle. That wasn't Trump. Who was that? That was Biden. He didn't get no backlash for that. And when he did say that phrase to Charlamagne the God, saying that if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black, Charlamagne didn't get outraged by that. Matter of fact, I believe that he kept campaigning for him all the way up until the point of this presidential election. If I'm not mistaken, before Kamala took the reins, you're right. You're right. That wasn't Trump. That was Biden. It was also Biden that said that poor kids can be just as bright and just as smart as white kids. I mean, that wasn't Trump. That was Biden. But nobody gave him backlash for that. No, nobody gave him backlash for that. But y'all want to hold Nelly and then all these other people accountable for doing their job. So you wanted Nelly to say, no, I'm not going to go and perform for you. But I thought that you guys didn't want that. I thought that the liberal left didn't want people to be able to deny people services. Remember that? Remember the guy that was making cakes and then they wanted them to make a cake for somebody that had they were getting married to their husband and it was another guy and they wanted that kind of cake and then the guy was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then y'all was all mad. All the left was mad. Like, oh, no. Oh, you got to give them cake. You got to make them the cake because you cannot discriminate. But you want him to discriminate based on politics. You guys are hypocrites. Y'all some big old hypocrites, man. Big old hypocrites. Let's keep going. What else you got, Nelly?
I'm trying to think. The white supremacy. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, he did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they say?
And that's not true though.
Okay, is he renting to them now?
Yes, he is. He's employing them too.
Nobody's allowed to change, right? See, here's the thing.
That's the part.
We can talk about past, but we never want to talk about our past. If we bring up, if our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what our men did, we always call it rehabilitate. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's
True.
not what
We
I'm
all
saying
do.
at
We
all.
all got 'em.
That's why
You're
I'm
right.
not telling you who to vote for.
Facts.
But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. He's not the candidate for the United States. He's the president.
Facts.
He won.
Yes, he did. Nelly, you get major props from me. I've always been a fan, brother. I ain't never gonna stop being a fan. You know what I'm saying? EI. Yeah, I'm always gonna be a fan, bro. I feel you, Nelly. I feel exactly where you're coming from. You know, you brought up a good point. You said we don't ever want to be held accountable for our past, but you want to hold other people accountable for their past. And God, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I mean, here we are, 2025, and you got people that hate Trump so much that they can't even see the benefits that are about to take place because they're too busy looking at a past that may or may not be true about Trump. and things that he may or may not have did, but they're not looking at what he did do in his 4 years in office. And now what he's already starting to do now that he's taken office again. And it's simply based off of media propaganda. And now you're talking about canceling people simply because they associate themselves with Trump, when you don't realize that there's only 41 million black people in America. Who the hell you gonna cancel? There's 331 million Americans in America. Okay? And a majority of the people voted for Trump. A lot more black people voted for Trump than in any other election. So it's not even all 41 million black people that don't like Trump. So who the hell are you going to, as a minority in this country, cancel when you don't spend a majority of the money promoting those people or giving them their check? Make it make sense. You're just talking. You're just on the internet talking. And it blows my mind because you setting the stage. When I go through them comments, I wonder how many other people said. I wonder how many young people seen your comments underneath the post about Nelly. Disrespecting this brother. For what? For disrespecting Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy, that brother, hey, I'm a Soulja fan. I like Soulja Boy. And the reason I'm a Soulja fan isn't because of his music, which, he had a hit, one hit or two, but it's because he got a business mind. He's a very intelligent brother when it comes to business. The man makes money hand over fist. So instead of celebrating him, you're talking about canceling him because he went and got the bag. Y'all are so stupid. So stupid. It's like y'all will promote the wrong things and then shame the people who are doing the right things to do the best for their family. Nelly's a performer. He gets paid to perform. He's an entertainer. And you trying to take away from this man because you don't, which is, it's your right. If that's what you want to do, you don't want to support Nelly, cool. Don't. But why you got D.L. Hughley and all these other people, Plies, really coming out and disrespecting the man, trying to throw shade on all these men, Snoop Dogg included. Snoop is entitled to change or not. A matter of fact, I hope that he still has a problem with Trump. I hope that Snoop Dogg still feels the way that he felt about Trump in 2017, because it makes it all the more beautiful of how unity can be achieved in this country. I don't agree with Trump politically, right? If I'm Snoop Dogg, I don't agree with Trump politically, but I'm going to go and perform at this event because. Nelly, I don't agree with Trump politically, but I went to that event and he might got some messed up ways, but I'm going to go there and perform because. That's a good thing. Y'all need to stop, because that's going to be the story that y'all saying too. I don't agree with this is all the Americans that is in this country right now that say, I hate Trump. He's the worst thing that ever happened to this country. And he was held liable for whatever. And he said this. You're going to be like, I might not agree with Trump and he did do some messed up things, but I can't complain about how good the economy is doing right now. Yo, I did get some money back at my taxes because, the tax breaks. We are not in wars right now. We have stopped funding. Oh, he did clean up the communities. You're going to be saying all those things. You're going to benefit. Why not just shut up and stop talking down on people that's trying to make a living? Stop talking down on people that are, Snoop contributes a lot of money. I just found this out today while I was doing my research. That man contributes a lot of money trying to send people to college. A lot of young people, he tries to help them get into college. Did you know that? Do you know about all the money the Soulja Boy gives to different charities? Did you know about that? Did you know about all the things that Nelly does behind the scenes to help young people? Or do you just not care? You just don't care, right? Because it's political for you. You just don't like Trump, so it doesn't matter about any of the good that they do. Y'all blow my mind. Be the same ones. I went on some of your profiles. I went on some of y'all's profiles, and let me tell you, you have no room to say about anything about anybody. Some of y'all is some drug addicts. Not to throw shade on people that struggle with substance abuse, but how dare you, being a drug addict or a dealer or a gangbanger or a slut, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you are in the world, because I went through I literally had to check on who is these people making these comments, and your pages are disgusting. If I was viewing you and I don't know you, but first glance, I'm giving it to you. First glance at your page, I'm like, this is a disgusting human being talking this stuff about these people. Talking about they gonna cancel them and they're not going to the show. I've seen some of your pages. You ain't got the money to go to one of the shows. Stop fronting. Some of y'all ain't got nothing. You have nothing going for yourself, which is why you're so wrapped up in other people's business. How about you pull your own weeds out your own yard before you try to pull the weeds in somebody else's? Because it's taking up too much of your time. Some of y'all ain't even got sheets on your bed. Some of y'all ain't even got sheets on your bed in your pictures. And you posting this online where a person like me who makes content and I'm going through looking at these comments that are making me feel some type of way because I'm like, man, y'all, this is why people can't get ahead. It's like crabs in a bucket. Real talk. It's just what it is. For the stupidest things instead of celebrating the people that deserve to be celebrated. And you ain't got sheets on your bed. Kids walk around with saggy diapers. You know, this is just some of the things that I've seen. I'm not talking about the black community. Right now, I'm talking about the people that I've seen. It's insane. It blows my mind. Where y'all's head is at. I don't get it. But you know, it's a sad day. It is a sad day in America when I could come on here and agree with Charlamagne the God. Because me and Charlamagne don't agree on a lot. But on this, we agree. Let's play the clip.
Snoop Dogg performed at it was like a pre-ball. It was the
Crypto Ball.
Yeah, the Crypto Ball event in DC. That was over the weekend. I believe that was like Friday. Mm-hmm. And then Nelly performed on actual inauguration day at the Liberty Ball.
Yesterday, yep.
Now, Snoop Dogg, he got the backlash because people are like, wait, this isn't the same Snoop from 2016 who had so much to say about the artist performing for Trump. Let's take a listen to that.
Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? I was the one that performs for himself.
Mm-hmm. So Nelly, as I mentioned,
Nah, I ain't gonna sit here and lie though. I gotta say this real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Hey Snoop, you deserve some of the backlash you getting. After saying that and then you showing up, I gotta say, even though I know why you really showed up, but just to see you getting critiqued, it is pretty funny. Because you did show up and just like you just basically called yourself a jigaboo ass nigga and an Uncle Tom, yes, a massa. You did that, which no shade, Snoop. But you said it. You're a victim of your own words at this point, which we all fall victim to our own words sometimes. I know I have. I probably still will. It's funny. All right, Snoop. It's funny, bruh. Let's keep it going.
Performed during the inauguration day at the Liberty Ball. Now, Nelly actually spoke out about his decision to perform. Mm-hmm. Let's take a listen to him talking about respecting the office and why he decided to perform.
I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It don't matter who is in office. The same way that our men and women, our brothers and sisters who protect this country have to go to war and have to put their life on the line for whoever in office. So if they can put their life on the line for whoever in office, I can damn sure perform.
You know, the hypocrisy that people display in regards to who they like and don't like is mind-blowing to me. Like, there is no way you are more mad at rappers for performing at these inauguration events than you are at the elected officials who told us Trump was a fascist, a threat to democracy, a danger to our country and the Constitution. They likened him to Hitler, but then folks like Biden just welcomed him back in the White House. Obama was sharing a good laugh with him at the funeral of President Carter. We know why the rappers, did what they did. We know why they doing it. They got paid. What's the politician's excuse for normalizing Trump?
Okay, so I want to touch on that real quick. It's funny. Charlamagne God had a light bulb moment. He had a light bulb moment. And it's great to see. It's really good to see people do that because, again, it's an example that's set forth by Obama and Trump. Neither one of them really care for each other. We know this. Now, you're questioning that because you believe the hype that the media put. You believed Obama when he came out there and tried to scold black people, not understanding his motive. His motive was, we're trying to get a Democrat in office that we can control and keep on lying to you niggas. That was the narrative. That's really why he was there. He really didn't care. He just tried to shame people into voting. You black, listen, you got to understand. I'm ashamed of some of you black men because this guy's a threat to democracy. And you guys should be ashamed of yourself if you say you don't want to vote for a woman. That's Obama. He don't care whether or not she get elected. It could have been any Democrat. It could have been Hitler that was running as a Democrat. Obama would be like, hey, you guys got to be ashamed of you. People change. People change. And I've seen people change time and time again. And we need to get out there. We need to vote for Mustache Man to get in there because he cares about the black community. He didn't care about the other folks so much, but we gotta get past that. We gotta move forward. That's what would happen. Y'all just don't see it. See, a lot of people are waking up to this in this country. A lot of black folks like myself have woke up to this. We've woke up to this. We see the game. We're not going to vote based off of who you tell us to vote on. No, we're going to go look at it. If some of y'all would open your eyes and just look at it, look at what the policies are. Look at what is best for you, best for your pockets. Not the talking points that they give you on the news say, black people, you need to be afraid because Trump is a white supremacist and Trump wants to take away civil rights. And that's another thing they pushing right now, that Trump somehow took away civil rights and black people going to be back in chains again. If you believe that, you got to be one of the most stupid you got to be one of the most stupid people in the country. Just go read it for yourself. Just go read it for yourself and then make a conscious decision to come online and give your opinion based off of the knowledge that you have taken in and not what somebody has told you. We do that. And when I say we, I mean the brothers in this country that ain't falling for the Obamas, that ain't falling for the Megan Thee Stallions, that ain't falling for the sucker-ass niggas like Plies, that ain't falling for the talking heads that they put in front of you to tell you what to do, but ain't never did nothing for you before. Ain't never said nothing to you. Plies ain't never tried to tell nobody how to vote before. Why would Plies come out and try to tell you how to vote now? Because Plies is broke and needed a check. So the Democrat Party said, Plies, start creating content and we're going to cut you some money. And then y'all just go with it. Oh, I remember Plies. I love this song. His song was amazing. Let's listen to him about politics. He can't even say bike. He cannot say bike. He can't say back. Instead of saying back, he says bike. He can't talk. And y'all gonna listen to this man about who you should vote for. Cut it out. Get a brain. Let's keep it going.
Trump said the election was stolen in 2020, and then he acted like it. He didn't do no peaceful transfer of power. He didn't show up to the inauguration, because why would you ever show up to an inauguration after you just accused a bunch of people of stealing an election? Democrats could learn a thing or two from that. And if you ask me, all that smoke you have for the rappers, you should have for Obama. You should have for Biden and all the other elected officials who got us all riled up and scared, only to turn around and have tea with a man they likened to Hitler. Like literally just was having tea with him yesterday. I would respect it more if folks was consistent and they gave Obama and Biden smoke, but I didn't see none of that. But y'all mad at Nelly and Snoop?
Yeah, I ain't seen
Nelly and Snoop don't hold more weight than Biden and Obama.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why, Charlamagne. Because people like you are guilty of this, Charlamagne. Y'all put rappers and entertainers on a pedestal and make them into an idol that our community will listen to. Just because they're good entertainers. Not because they're intelligent. Not because they have anything to contribute other than entertain. They don't have a thought within their brain. And y'all promote them as if they are deities. You know, Malcolm X said it. Y'all put entertainers on the stage. Dick Gregory spoke to this. Y'all put entertainers on a stage in front of us and then put them on a pedestal in our minds. To where now, because Beyonce can sing really good or Cardi B can rap really good, we need to listen to her and take advice from her when it comes to anything other than music. I mean, think about this. If you took the advice from these entertainers, from these rappers, from these singers, if you took the advice just using their lyrics, right? If you took the advice given from their lyrics, would you be successful in the world? Or would you go to prison? Think about it. Or would you end up dead? Really think about that. So if you can't even give me good advice through the lyrics of your music, why in the hell should I listen to you? Or why would you tell me I need to listen to them when it comes to anything that is in the real world that has to do with a intelligent decision to be made? When their music is stupid, when their lyrics literally would tell you to go and commit crime, rob this dude, rob that dude, sleep with this dude because he got a girl that this chick don't like, so now I gotta go. No, think about it. Think about it. Promotes women cheating on their men, promotes men cheating on their women, promotes men killing other men, promotes drugs, promotes crime, promotes all these things. Why should I listen to you when it comes to Nelly had it right? He say, man, look, I didn't know politics I didn't know I had to listen to you when it comes to politics because I'm an entertainer. I don't get involved in politics. That's the way it should be. That's exactly the way that it should be. Shouldn't get involved in politics. I was shocked when I seen Cardi B talking politics because I'm like, this broad is retarded. Ooh, I don't know if I could say that. Forgive me. I don't know if freedom of speech is that free yet. But she's really stupid. Cardi B is really, really stupid, you know? And I'm just going based off of videos that I watch of her and things that she says and the schizophrenic things that she say out of her mouth and noises that she be chirping and all. It's just like, what's wrong with y'all? How come, a better question, why don't y'all hold all the rap fans, right, that is up in arms about Nelly and Snoop and everybody, you ain't got to be black, just white, Mexican, whatever. How come y'all don't hold that same standard about canceling somebody when they making music about killing people that look just like me, that look just like you? How come you don't hold that standard and say you're contributing to the degeneracy of our society? You are contributing to the death toll in Chicago or Detroit or New York or wherever. How come you don't hold them accountable and say, yo, your music is promoting a culture of death among our people? No, you praise it. You praise it, you know? And then get mad when that same person who you idolize for their death culture, you idolize it, and then now you're mad because they perform for a president that you disagree with because you believe he's a white supremacist? Really? Make it make sense. It's so stupid. It is. It's dumb.
Like that, honestly, those performances are inconsequential. But what are people going to remember 2 years from now in midterms or 4 years from now when it's another presidential election? They're going to remember when, oh, you told us these were you liking this guy to Hitler and this guy was a threat to democracy, but then we saw you showing all your teeth with him at a funeral.
And not only that, when he sat there and pretty much peed on your whole last 4 years in front of your face and you did absolutely positively nothing to smile.
They booed Obama when he walked out, y'all.
Yo, President Biden did preemptive pardons yesterday for his whole family, for Dr. Fauci, for the January 6th committee, because he feels like Donald Trump is a threat to them and a danger to them. But then he turned right around and had tea with him before the inauguration.
Well,
you did all of that. You're still saying this man is a threat and a danger, but you're still having tea with him in the White House.
Moral of the story is when they go low, y'all should stay home, like Michelle Obama did.
Thank God for Michelle Obama. Drop on the cruise bombs for Michelle Obama, who seems to be the only person you can trust on that side because she's the only one keeping the same energy. If you don't like someone, don't pretend to. And if you think someone is a threat to democracy, act like it.
Okay. Well, there's that. There's that. You guys, my bad for getting so hyped up about this. But again, if you go on that post that I shared, it's on my Facebook, and you go through them comments, you'll be like, yo, what is going on? Really? Like, what's really going on? How many people still praising Obama? How many people still praising Obama? Y'all, you don't see it. You don't see it. Accountability for your own actions is what people need to be worried about. Not trying to hold other people accountable because they did their job. You're trying to hold Nelly Rick Ross, Soulja Boy, and Snoop accountable for doing their job. They're entertainers. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable if you out there and you still slanging, you selling dope to the community. Hold yourself accountable if you still out there and you gangbanging. Hold yourself accountable if you out there and committing the kind of acts that, you know, get committed, that add to the incarceration rate. You know, hold yourself accountable. That's it. Just hold yourself accountable. And if you can't and you're like, I need to hold someone else accountable for the things that they do, okay, then point the finger in the right direction, like politicians, right? Hold the politicians accountable that lie to you. Hold the politicians accountable that tell you all the things that you believe that make your reality seem so messed up that you just live in such a horrible place. Hold them accountable, you know? Better yet, do a little bit of reading. Start studying, right? Both sides. So this is something that I do that I really feel like you should adopt. Whenever I believe something, I set out to disprove it. That's the reason why I was part of so many different religions. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I believe something and I think that I believe something, I set out to disprove it. You know what happens when you do that? You gain insight. You gain insight because now you're looking at the counter argument and you're studying it to see if it holds up. You're weighing everything. But when you're just narrow-minded and you got just a one-track mind, is I'm going to listen to everything that's use politics. I'm going to be a leftist and listen to everything and all the rhetoric of the left because they said this person's a racist and they showed me a clip that was taken completely out of context and it proves the point. It doesn't. It makes you an idiot and gullible and a follower. You're a sheep. Sheeps are stupid. Did you know that? Sheeps are really stupid. They won't fight. They won't do anything. They need a leader. Sheeps actually are one of the only species on this planet that needs a leader. They can't function without a leader. They'd be lost. They're dumb, stupid animals. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Stop it. Man. I hate to use the black community term, right? I hate it because in my mind, there is no such thing as the black community. It's just America. American communities, and you have different little sects of American communities. Some are hip hop culture, some are gang culture, some are this culture, some are that. There might be more blacks over here than there is over here. There might be more whites over here, but there's always somebody sprinkled in that's not black or not white or whatever. So I just like to say, you know, the community. So when I'm talking about this specific community that I'm talking about, I'm going to use the foundational black, whatever it is, the foundational black thing that they got, the FBA, whatever that is with, you know, the people that run that, all the people that get all up in arms and just pro-black and go back to Africa and we going to the motherland. Go, get up out of here. Get up out of here, because that way of thinking that you got, just black everything, and then if you don't agree with our black mindset, then you're not black anymore and you're an enemy of the black people. You can leave. You're not needed here. You're not needed here, man. That's just that's the way that I feel. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. There's no such thing as a hive mind that if you're black, you have to subscribe to this way of thinking. That's what causes a divide in this country. In the same way, if you're a white person and you got that same mentality of if you're white, you got to subscribe to this way of thinking and not like black people, you can leave. Go back to wherever it is you feel that your family comes from. Because America isn't that. The kind of America that we want, when we say we making America great again and we have entered into the golden age of America, the patriotic age of America, it kicks all of you all out. Whatever supremacist you are, a white supremacist, a black supremacist, whatever. If you have a divisive way of thinking that separates you from your American brothers and sisters because of their color or because of their political ideology, you can leave. Just go. Just go. There's no room for you here no more. There's not. We ain't going for that. We want everybody together. That's it. Plain and simple. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You can't tell me how to be black. You can't. Other black person that's listening to this right now and judging me because of my opinion, you can't tell me how to be black. I've been black my whole life. You can't tell me how to be black. I know how to do it. You know how? I wake up, I breathe, and look in the mirror, and then I see what I see. But there's no such thing as a black mind. It doesn't exist. There's been a multitude of black thought in this country since its inception. You've had black Democrats, you have black Republicans, black Christians, black Muslims, black poor people, black rich people. There's no hive mind there. Because this person's still broke and in squalid because he doesn't have a mind for business. It's separate. Business isn't a color. You have a business mind or you don't. This person has a religious mind because he practices religion. It's not because he's black or not black. Cut it out. So all the people in the foundational black thing, whatever it's called, I don't really know the name of it. I don't care to study it at all because I see the leaders in it and just they blow my mind. Calling people to go back to Ghana, or not, I don't know, go back to Ghana because we not from Ghana. But they saying that Ghana is taking in black people, and you trying to get people to go to Ghana. Listen, and I want everybody to listen. Your ancestors fought in wars, made it through racism, made it through some of the hardest times in this country. And you want to give that up to go to a place that you're not from. You will be a foreigner in that land. You might do good. Who knows? But you want to leave the best thing in the world, the best country in the world, to go to a place that's just calling you to come home because you're black. And you think that we got to go back and just be around all black people. And let me tell you something. Black people in this country have it better here than anywhere else in the world. Anywhere. And you talk about what white people did. I was going to wait till Black History Month to give this little speech on my videos that I've been working on, but I'm going to give it right now. Talk about what white people, what the colonizers have done to the black people here in America. I want you to remember that once upon a time before, if you buy into the whole slavery, the slave trade thing, right? Before white people got to black people to put them on them ships, they were handed to those colonizers by other black people. Do you know why? They weren't the same. Okay? Just because you're black, and I'm going to use the phrase that was in there, all skin folk ain't kin folk, people. All skin folk ain't kin folk. That's the phrase, right? Just because we are black doesn't mean we are the same. We don't have the same mind. We don't have the same culture. We don't got the same anything as them over there. You want to know why I feel Ghana's telling black people from America to go over there? To help make their country great. You know why? Because we got some of the sharpest minds in the world produced right here in America. They want to bite off of you. That's what that is. If you want to go, hey, go on. Go on. I hope that the ones that do go are the ones that are divisive. I hope it's the ones that do not like togetherness. I hope it's all the ones that got the mind frame that, you know, want to go out and kill. I hope it's the ones that think they got it so bad here in America. I want y'all to be the ones to go. Go ahead. Go ahead. And leave America to the ones that appreciate it. Same thing with the racist white people. Go on back to Europe, wherever you're from over there, or Africa, wherever you might be from Africa. I don't know, whatever. Just leave. Leave this to us, because that way I won't have to come on here and talk about posts and comments from ignorant people that don't want to see America progress into what it's going to progress into. Because like it or not, whether you white, black, brown, red, yellow, like it or not, more Americans of all shades are coming together in a spirit of patriotism than ever before. I see it. I see it. I shouldn't even be on the page that I be on, you know, it's black news, right? And they put out some really good posts sometimes. And it really wasn't even the post. That they're not the problem. The Black News Network isn't the problem with the post. It's the people in the comments. We got to get past all this ignorance, y'all. Got to get past all this ignorance just because of who somebody voted for. Just because of what kind of music somebody like. Just because of whatever. Pick the right things to be mad about. Pick the right things to be mad about. Be mad about the community. Be mad when you see somebody out there selling drugs. Be mad when you see somebody out there gang banging, somebody done shot a kid. Be mad about that. Where's the uproar for these things? Be mad when your little 13-year-old is out there sleeping with grown men and ends up pregnant. Be mad that they want you to think that it's normal to take your teenager to an abortion clinic. Be mad about those things. Be mad that they're trying to teach your kids that they can be something that they're not, if you know what I mean, without me being too, pushing this in the school systems. Be mad that they got flags hanging that tells your kid it's okay for you to go as a male into the little girl's bathroom with the little girls. Be mad that they'll put a litter box in your kid's school if they think that they're a cat. Be mad about real things, real issues that affect you. Doesn't affect you. Who performs for Trump at a dang event? That doesn't affect you. And it wasn't even a Trump event. It was cryptocurrency. We got to do better. We got to do better, y'all. I don't know why the post really bothered me to the point where I had to come on here and do this video, but I just get sick of it. I do. I get sick of seeing it. It really pisses me off, man. I'm really trying. But God, y'all make it so hard. Make it so hard to not come on here and do this because we got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better. Stop the race stuff. Cut it out. Trump's not a racist because he's white. Trump's not a racist because he didn't rent to black people in the 70s. You know what makes a person a racist? Can I tell you what makes somebody a racist? Thinking that they are better than you and holding you down because of your race. Trump don't think that. That's what a racist is. Okay? Trump ain't trying to keep black people down. Trump ain't calling black people racial slurs. Trump ain't saying he don't want black people around him because he don't want it to be a racial jungle. Trump ain't doing those things. I don't know what else to say to you. Other than I'm going to pray for y'all, man. I'm going to pray for y'all. Y'all need it. All right. That's it. That's all I got. God bless y'all. I'll be back later. Can you do me a favor? Can you like this video and share this video and post it in as many groups as you possibly can that have ignorance like what I talked about in this video? Just post it. Tell them you need to watch this so you can stop being an ignorant person. That's it. So until next time, you guys, thank you for being here with me. Put my music on. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the new subscribers that I got. Over 700 new subscribers on my YouTube. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'll try to keep the content coming. I had to do this one though, guys. I had to. think Trump's speaking tonight. I'll be back for that. I'm pretty sure. I gotta go get Nova. Peace. I'm gone.